In a shocking display of entitlement, Meghan Markle reportedly instructed late-night host Jimmy Fallon to refer to her as royalty during a recent visit to meet with victims of the devastating Los Angeles wildfires. The encounter, meant to be a compassionate outreach, quickly turned into a spectacle of Markle's ongoing obsession with her royal status, leaving many to question her motives and the sincerity of her philanthropic efforts. Is this just another example of the Duchess's insatiable thirst for attention, or is it indicative of a deeper issue within her relationship with fame and public perception? Witnesses at the event were taken aback by Markle's insistence that Fallon acknowledge her royal title. While the intention behind visiting wildfire victims was commendable, the execution was anything but humble. Instead of focusing on the urgent needs of those affected by the disaster, Markle seemed more preoccupied with maintaining an image of grandeur. Eyewitnesses reported that she interrupted Fallon mid-sentence, insisting that he refer to her as Your Royal Highness, a request that felt entirely out of place given the somber context of their meeting. This moment has sparked outrage and disbelief among those who were present, as many felt it overshadowed the very real struggles faced by the wildfire victims. The incident raises serious questions about Markle's understanding of her role in society post-royalty. After stepping back from royal duties, one would expect her to embrace a more grounded approach, yet she continues to cling to the trappings of royalty. Critics argue that this behavior is emblematic of a larger pattern, one where Markle seeks to leverage her past royal status for personal gain. It's almost as if she's unable to separate her identity from the crown, leading to increasingly bizarre demands that leave both fans and critics scratching their heads. Moreover, this isn't the first time Markle has stirred controversy with her actions. From her explosive interview with Oprah Winfrey to her various public appearances that often seem more like PR stunts than genuine outreach, Markle has consistently positioned herself in the spotlight. Her insistence on being treated as royalty during a crisis only adds fuel to the fire of those who view her as someone who is out of touch with reality. Many are left wondering, does she truly believe she is still entitled to such treatment? Or is this just a calculated move to keep herself relevant in an ever-changing media landscape? The backlash against Markle's behavior has been swift and unforgiving. Social media erupted with commentary, with many users expressing their disbelief and anger at what they perceive as an egregious misstep. How can she demand to be called royalty while pretending to care about wildfire victims? One user tweeted, encapsulating the sentiment of many who feel that Markle's actions are hypocritical at best. This incident has reignited debates about her character and intentions, with some calling for a re-evaluation of how we view public figures who seem disconnected from the realities faced by ordinary people. In contrast, Jimmy Fallon's response has been met with mixed reviews. While some commend him for maintaining his composure during the awkward moment, others criticize him for not standing up against Markle's ridiculous demands. Shouldn't a host have the authority to call out such behavior? By acquiescing to Markle's request, did Fallon inadvertently validate her sense of entitlement? This raises broader questions about accountability in celebrity culture. Do we enable problematic behavior by failing to address it directly? As the dust settles from this latest controversy, it's clear that Meghan Markle remains a polarizing figure. Her attempts to navigate life after royalty have been fraught with challenges, and this incident serves as a stark reminder that she is still grappling with her identity in the public eye. The desire for recognition is understandable, but when it comes at the expense of genuine compassion and humility, it raises serious ethical concerns. Ultimately, this episode is more than just a fleeting moment in pop culture. It reflects a troubling trend where celebrity status is conflated with moral authority. As Markle continues to navigate her post-royal life, one can only hope she takes a step back and reassesses what it truly means to serve others, because demanding respect based on titles alone does little to foster genuine connection or support for those in need. The question remains, will she ever learn that true royalty lies not in title,